What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Afro Joe Tell like a T. I'm motherfucking ease. Now I'm sitting up here, and I got these four people sitting up here. Now these four people has committed a crime. They went in, they shot up, and they killed some people. Dylan Roof shot up a church down in South Carolina. The guy above him went out and shot up his school. The guy next to Dylan Roof shot up a Waffle House. No, the guy above him shot up a Waffle House. Not guy. No, okay. Whatever matter. But it's like this. These four guys sat there and shot up places filled with people. And every time, I'm going to say this, it's white supremacists. And they haven't been charged for no murder, no death penalty, no nothing. They all been sit up there, oh, they're criminally insane, they can't stand trial. Da, 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 da. But it's like this. Now I sit there and I look at this. I say, you telling me these four people, I can't say men, I can't call them boys. I really don't want to call them people. I really don't want to call them human beings. To me, in my eyes, I call them terrorists. And the reason why I say that because they all do the same thing. I was watching 2020 earlier about a guy killing a gay Jewish person. It reminded me of the shooting down in Chattanooga about the temple. And I sit up here and I'm looking at these people, these terrorists. And it's like, how did these people get off after the shit they pulled? They went in, they killed, and they injured people, and when they go up for trial, they get looked at and labeled, oh, they can't stand trial. They can't stand trial. They're criminally insane. They're mentally they just have a mental problem. Ah, da, 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 da. And it pisses me off that these people will go out and they kill somebody. Think they went out half. I can't say all of them are racially motivated, but I probably will say it. It is racially motivated. Motivated. They went out and shot on based on hate. They either shot up because they hated black folks, Jews, gays, because they hate people. And we sitting up here and they go to trial, and the first thing that comes out, they can't stay trial because they have a mental problem. We sit here as a American, as America, and we're fighting each other over. That's what. This is what more. This is what pisses me off more. Y'all sit out there and talk about go vote. If you vote, it could change the world. It can change the country. And that's every fucking year. That's every year. It's every 2 years. It's every 4 years. It's every whatever years there is. Every time that comes around, y'all say, well, the only way to stop this is if you vote. If you vote. And every year it's the same motherfucking thing. We get shit like this every damn day. It never changes. It never changes, and it never fails. We will still have this fucking problem. Voting will not stop this problem. Marching will not stop this problem. Protesting will not stop this problem. Talking about fucking gun control will not stop this problem. We sit here in America and we sit up here and have the same fucking problem every day in, day out, every day, every day. And yeah, and people say the same thing. Vote, protest, march. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked since Martin Luther King. That's how long this shit hasn't worked. Martin Luther King had a base. He had a foundation on marching and protesting. Today we don't. Why? Because we're so wrapped up on what's on TV and what's the fucking president's doing. This man. Yeah, I got this up. Y'all can get all mad but hurt about the fucking picture or whatever. But it's like this. Every day we sit up there and we talk about gun control. Oh, if we do this, it'll stop. No, it won't. Oh, if we do that, it will stop. No, it won't. Oh, if we da 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 da. No, it won't. Every idea that comes up about gun control gets shut down. It never works. It fails. Crashes and burns. Ever since he got in office, man, we had this problem. Nobody ever did nothing about it. We will still have this problem to the day we die. It's going. It was here before. It was here before we was born. It's gonna be here after we die. And I say it like this: white supremacists is the terrorists. Fuck the bullshit. Okay, it's like this. This is how I look at it. 9/11 was such a bad thing. To fly to, well, everybody knows how I feel about it. Really, on my thoughts on it. But for the other people, 9/11 was a bad thing. Two planes crashing into the buildings, heartbreak, pain, suffering, terrible times through 9/11. And then it stopped. We didn't have nothing like that since. You can say, well, so this happened. I say, well, they try to happen, but 9/11 was the biggest. But we be getting this. We be getting shootings, school shootings, restaurant shootings, church shootings. And I sit here and I say this: it's the terrorists from other countries are sitting there looking and says we don't have to do nothing. They're doing it to themselves. It's just like the KKK sitting back and looking at it, say, you know what? We don't have to hang no Negroes. Black folks are doing it for us. It's like that. Not to be, that was me being sarcastic and a smart ass, but it's like that. It's basically like that with KKKs and Nazis and skinheads and all that shit. They're sitting back and watching these motherfuckers, these four fucks, kill people. They ain't got to go out and put out a hate speech or nothing. They're sitting back and watching motherfuckers like these kill people. As they sit back and watch people like these go out and kill people, they're taking the credit. They're sitting up and say, you know what? Even though we ain't had a hand in it, man, that makes me happy. That's what those fucking skidheads are saying now. They're going at, that's how it is. White supremacy has become the new terrorist. Has anybody picked up on that? Has anybody seen white supremacists has become the new terrorist? Every time you turn on TV, but lately it's like that with these shootings. It's always a public place. And it's always not to be mean or make it a racial issue, but it's always a white person. Has anybody noticed that? Has anybody noticed that every time there's a school shooting, a church shooting, an office building shooting, it's always a white person going in doing that shit? Out of everybody in this country, it's like they're doing. And for this man to sit up there and call Hispanic thugs, drug dealers, and rapists and all that shit, how can you call one minority all? It's like it's for the people who are Hispanic. Look, I'm not gonna apologize for this fucker. Pretty much, I'm sorry that you're catching what the black folks call. I'm telling you that right now. You're catching what black folks call back in the day. It's like what Paul Moody said. You getting your nigga wake up call right here, right now. Because when you get labeled rapists, drug dealers, gangbangers, you're catching the same shit as black men and women did back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. You're catching what we count on a daily fucking basis. That's how it is. Not to sit there and shit on your parade, but to me, when I looked at a minority, I look at it as everybody else. You're just like us. I look at black folks, Jews, Hispanics, Muslim. You're black to me. All of y'all some black motherfuckers to me. You just like me. You're gonna get pulled over and have a police shove a gun in your face. You're gonna sit there and have motherfuckers call you racist name. You're gonna have motherfuckers hate on you. To me, you just like me. Even though my skin color is different from yours or my religion is different from yours, you are just like me. That's how I see you. You are just like me, or you are not saying you are me, but you going through the same shit as everybody else. But it's like this. This man don't want to see it. This man don't want to see white supremacy being a terrorist. But he wants to sit there and call Hispanics terror. He wants to call Hispanics thugs, drug dealers, rapists, and gangbangers. Like if there's black people watching this, how many times you been called at and you got a 9 to 5 job and you taking care of your kids and you ain't been in jail? How many of y'all have been called at? But it's like this. It's like I said, white supremacists has became the new terrorist, and the reason why I say that is because it's happened every day. Where you can't, I don't believe the news, but when I'm getting ready for work, I'm always listening to the news on the TV, see what has happened. I want to see what they got to fucking say, cause I want to see that little bit, that little small little information I'm gonna get from them. Not a lot, but a small bit of information. They're gonna tell me, oh, there was a school shooting. Oh, the suspect is da da. And every time they show the picture, it's always a white person. Like I wasn't there. I can't tell you what really happened, but all I can say is it's always a white person shooting up these places. I was like, man, has this become the new terrorist? Has white supremacists become the new terrorists of today? Because every time you turn on the news, pick up a newspaper, get a text from your phone, excuse me, it's always a white person shooting up a school, a church, or an office building. And it's always the same motivation: race, religion, sexuality, or gender. And nobody sits there and says nothing. Only thing they say is, oh, we need to do something about gun control. No, look, we can talk about that shit all damn day. We can say that shit all damn day, but it ain't gonna change. What was it? The kid that shot up the school on Valentine's Day. That is in the top left, top left corner. He went in and shot up a school. He shot up a school, and then they turned around and said, "Well, he's got a mental problem." See, it's always the same. They always want to make it a mental problem. Oh, he was slow. Well, we don't need to give people that were slow guns. What? This boy was slow and he ended up having a gun. You know, like today's society, it's like I'm gonna break it down. You don't have to have. It's like this. You don't have to have a permit to go get a gun. That's been proven already. They already had it on the news about people making 3D guns from a 3D printer, and now they're saying, well, they're putting a ban on 3D gun making. Motherfuckers still gonna make it. People still gonna get guns just because they don't go to the gun store. They're still gonna get guns. I can go on eBay and get a gun. I can go on what is it, Craigslist and get a gun. It's just that simple. But I'm just saying, white supremacy has become the new terrorist, the new thing for terrorism. Donald Trump is not going to do nothing. He said these are good boys. They're good students. They're my kind of people. He's going to say shit like that, and y'all going to eat it up. Y'all going to eat it up as like it ain't shit. It's like that part from that song. You got to eat that booty like groceries because he said so. Because Trump said so. You got to eat this shit up like it's groceries. But I'm just telling like a TIE is because every time shit like this come on TV, nobody ever thinks about it. Nobody ever pays attention. They want to sit there. Oh, let's talk about gun control. No, talking about it ain't gonna do nothing. Ain't gonna solve the problem. Voting ain't gonna solve it because every time somebody say, "Well, if you vote, it would stop the shootings." When? When is it gonna stop? When are these people gonna stop going up into schools shooting these damn people, shooting the kids? When is it gonna stop? Is it gonna stop motherfuckers fucking your kids? Is it gonna stop gangbangers? Is it gonna stop drug dealers selling to your kids? Is it gonna stop motherfuckers shooting up a school or anything? Is it? No, it's still gonna go on. It's still gonna continue. Every time you say vote, it's not gonna solve a fucking problem. Quit saying that shit to me. Because you can't keep saying vote and it will stop this shit. It's not going to stop. It's never going to stop because as long as you sit your fucking ass there and keep telling people vote, it's not going to solve the gun control problem. It's not going to stop white supremacy shootings. It's not going to stop terrorism. Every time you motherfuckers say that every time an election come around, vote, vote, it will stop this bullshit. It never does. Quit telling people that shit. You're giving them false hope. I'm trying to teach my Padawans. Don't believe everything you hear on TV. Don't believe the bullshit. Like Dick Gregory always says, look for the crack in the fabric. And I've always done this and I've noticed this. I said every time there's a shooting at any public place, a restaurant, a school, an office building, anywhere, and people die, or a concert and people die, the first thing they say is gun control and vote. And it never works. We're still going to have terrorists. We're still going to have white supremacy. And it's never going to stop. I just wanted to say that white supremacy has become the new terrorist of today. Tell me what you think down in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Peace. Look at this real closely. Open that third fucking eye. Open that third eye and pay attention. Because Jedi Master's trying to teach you a lesson. Like I said, follow me on Tumblr. Follow me on Twitter. Twitter. Don't forget to check out my like page. And I actually got a group open. I actually got me a group where you can go in, post up videos that you like or of that I've done, or talk among yourselves about the videos I have done, or talk about some of my videos. Do you like it? What you get out of it? What you learn from it? There you go. But it'll be down in the description too. Like I always say, man, if you ain't down with the Wookiee, you're a dick in the booty ass. Peace, love, and Afro greed. Yeah.